Hi guys, how are you? All right, today I'm talking about Canada. Why am I talking about Canada? I've I've watched news, I've watched YouTube, I've watched friends of mine talking about Canada. Why has Canada become an issue, especially on the sides of asylum seekers? So, guys, if you're seeking asylum in Canada and if you're trying to go to Canada to seek asylum, you got to know about what's going on there. Why in Canada there is so many homeless people, especially from the side of those seeking asylum? Why they're having poor conditions of living? Why they're living a miserable life at this point of time? Is Canada government not doing anything? And what has Canada uh, uh, what is Canada trying to do about it? Okay, then lastly, I will tell you what Canada is putting in place to avoid this kind of people from coming to Canada, and this might affect you to who's trying to go there, trying to seek work, trying to seek citizenship, trying to go to Canada to start up your life through visa, uh, through working visa. Like you want to visit, then you get work. You want to go and start your life there. It might affect you because of the following points. First of all, which particular people are being affected? Those are the asylum seekers. People who leave their home, who leave their country, they go to Canada. When they reach in Canada, they ask for asylum. Whatever reasons, they are seeking for asylum. So it could be you who is still in Uganda. You're trying to go to Canada through a conference, through a visa. So when you reach there, you ask for asylum, or you wanna start working there. You wanna uh, like you want to work onto your papers when you reach there. This has affected so many people. So it has come to my attention, and I want to talk to you guys about it. So guys, it's Aaron Intende, and don't forget to subscribe onto my channel. So number one thing, I'm gonna talk about why is Canada deporting people? Let's say Ugandans. Just put your country. So, and another thing, situation of asylum seekers in Canada. Let me start with the situation, first of all, before I talk about why it's deporting people and which kind of measures are being put in place. First of all, the situation in Canada with the asylum seekers, they're on the street, they're on the news, and in the parliament. The Parliament of Canada is trying to put in place measures. The parliamentary people are trying to come out. The asylum seekers have become a burden that they're on the street and they need help. So whoever, so this is a burden onto the government of Canada and is out there on the news. So uh, they are on the street, they don't know what to do. So the number one reason why they are there, I will tell you. Hmm. What has brought uh, to this kind of situation? What has brought this kind of situation? What has made the asylum seekers to go on the street? Improper, number one, improper information of how to start up life when they reach in Canada. Number two, they don't know anyone there. Number three, the mindset, reasons for going to Canada. Uh, the thing, they think the government will help them when they reach there and they ask for asylum. Okay, they think about green pastures. Like when they leave their country, they think when they reach in Canada, is they're gonna find the green pastures. In other points, like the other point I can tell you is that however much is happening, in the long run, it's gonna get better. That's I'm always having a positive mind. It's gonna get better because once you reach in countries like this, you could go through a lot. Like when you're starting up life, I've seen many people going through tough situations, like the asylum seekers are going for, like they went on the streets. I hear stories here in America, so it's not new to me. However much they are going through that tough situation, I believe there are people there who are willing to give them a coin, a penny. There are people there willing to help them. It could be not the government, it could be the citizen, it could be the people from the church, the mosque. So they would love to help because this thing is on news. And it's a matter of time. They will get better. That is at the end of this video. I want to tell you that at the end of at the end of the it's a matter of time. Things are gonna get better for those people in Canada, but at the moment they're on the street. So this is the reason why I'm here to talk about it. So people have improper information. I will not go into details. They have improper information. They have lack information about Canada. They just get up from wherever they came from. They go there. They reach there. They don't know anything. Man, it's hard to know something in a place where you have never been. So it's happening that way. They're on the streets for having lacked information how to start up life in Canada. If somebody has someone there in Canada to help him on his arrival, it could have been good for them. Like they would have gotten help, like sponsored. You get what I mean? So uh, they don't know anyone there. That was my second point. So if you don't know anyone in this kind of countries, you're gonna go on the street because you got no one to help you. Even if you're abandoned by someone whom you know, like on your entry, on the time you enter this kind of country, you're abandoned, man, you're gonna go on the street. You're gonna go on the street to look for people to help you. You're gonna seek help from other people. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to sleep on the streets, but you're gonna look for help because you need help once you reach here. If you don't have money to start up your life, like you don't have somewhere money to rent, money to get some food, you're gonna go on the street. You're gonna start begging. The time you start begging, that is the time you're on the street. So people think the Canadian government is there to help. I know when we start talking about these countries, these first world countries, we think the governments have it all. They will help when you reach there. You can just go and seek for asylum. Yeah, people have their reasons of seeking asylum. So they think when they seek for asylum, they're gonna be helped. Yes, but expect it not to be an easy way. It's never easy. However much uh, there there is policies of asylum seekers. Like these countries have policies for asylum seekers catered for. They have some money catered for asylum seekers, some money catered for homeless people. Man, it's not gonna be easy on the other side. Just put it in your mind, like, I'm going there, but nothing's gonna be easy. But at the end of the day, at the end of the journey, I'm gonna go for a lot, and I'm gonna get onto my feet one day. So that's what you have to put in your mind. Never think it's gonna be easy. And when you're going through this, if you are there and you are watching my video and you're going through this, just know that it's not the end of the journey. The journey could be just getting started to your life, the life you have been dreaming. So I've said enough about the Canada asylum seekers. So let me talk about why Canada is deporting people. When I say people, let me talk about the Ugandans or Kenyans or Ghanaians, wherever. I'll put my fellow people, my Ugandan people. I would say there are several points. One of the points I would say that there is a scenario which happened. 10 Ugandans went to Canada. After reaching Canada, immediately they seek they seek asylum. That was a very bad image, because once you reach Canada, because mere by the fact that you're going to visit someone, or we're going for a conference, you had to first go for the conference. After a week, you seek asylum. But the fact that you seek asylum at the time you just entered the country, that is a very bad image. It shows your intentions were clear. You came to seek asylum. You didn't come to go back home. So that was a very bad image. And the government had noticed something, that these people are just coming here to seek asylum. The reasons they gave to the embassy, because with the Canadian embassy or the Canadian system, they are not giving a one-to-one interview. They are just asking you for papers, and you put papers. When they see there is a conference and you put your papers, like they have invited you to a conference, they will give you a visa thinking that your papers are right. But at the end of the day, when you reach Canada, immediately ask for asylum. That is a very bad image. So they are thinking now everyone who's coming in the same way to the same conferences, they got to stop them. Not in Canada, they got to stop them from their transition routes, like from Dubai, from Ethiopia, from Europe. They don't give you a chance to reach Canada, because they know they are canceling visa. This is happening. This is what I've heard. They are canceling people's visas. Even when they approved it, they could have approved it, but they will go back to the system and they look into your papers and they don't see more evidence to show that you will return to your country. So they are canceling them right away, even without giving you a notification. Once you started traveling, like you reached Qatar, like you were going to Canada using Qatar airline or using Ethiopian airline, just on the way, they are blocking you guys. They are calling you to go to the authorities to question you. What are you going to do in Canada? It's not that you have to reach in Canada to go through that process. If there is a process they are put in place, like you will not even reach Canada. At the transition routes, like in Dubai, the Arabs are the one who are gonna question you. And when they find out that, like, you don't have genuine reasons, they're gonna disqualify you from that. They're gonna deport you right away. I'm telling you. And in most cases, they're not even going to ask you like about your reasons why you're going to Canada. They are going to tell you your visas are cancelled. You're no longer going to Canada. You got to take a flight back to your home. This is happening. So I got to do this video because it has been bothering me to tell you guys who are going to Canada, because nowadays there are so many people going to Canada. It's happening. So many people going in a good way, in a planned way, and planning to stay there. So this is happening and you got to know about it. If you have a plan to go to Canada, put it in your mind. If it happens to you, just know that Aaron intended told me this is gonna happen, and it's happening now. So guys, thank you for watching my video. If I didn't mention anything, if you got a question, please comment. Share to another person. I love you guys. Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, East Africa, West Africa, Malawi, South Africa, Zambia, whatever country you come from, just know I love you so much. Please subscribe to my channel and share in your groups to some people who are willing to listen to this message. Thank you guys. I love you.